watching Starring Entertainment.
Kamusta po yung work niyo po ngayon sa Cheza CEO po?
Medyo busy lang lately kasi meron kami mga turnover na projects na may ongoing kami, and then meron na rin kaming for starting rin. So medyo iniikutan lang namin because to make sure yung proper implementation and proper turnover, kasi we need to turn it over to the LGU. And medyo malalaki kasi yung mga proyekto namin recently, like STDP, mga Burham Park, yung mga ganyan, so among hyperbaric chamber, so kasama yun sa mga projects namin. And then mga tourism rest areas, tourism information centers, ano pa ba, mga solar street lights namin sa mga tourism destination, floating docks namin, Esplanade, among the others.
So paano kayo nag-adjust po dito po sa COO of Cheza?
Actually, hindi naman nag-adjust because I've been in this position since 2008 up to 2015 yata. And then nag-resume ako na reappoint ako in 2021 ulit. So up to now. So medyo familiar naman with the job, but when I returned, nung na-reappoint ako, medyo marami lang trabaho because negative yung during the pandemic yan eh. So medyo negative yung finances ng office. When they presented it to me, I think it was negative 98 on the financial. So down na down yung opisina, lockdown lahat because I know you are all well aware na ang travel tax ang main funding namin. So that's the collection of 1620. 50% goes to us in our office, 40% goes to CHED, and 10% goes to NCCA, which is National Commission on Culture and the Arts. So because since walang travel during that time, during the lockdown pandemic, so wala rin kaming income. So and we cannot rely on our other facilities like yung Banawi Hotel namin kasi lockdown nga, walang pwede, di ba? So there's nothing. So doon sumadsad yung opisina, so we have to recalibrate and options from work from home during that time, so pandemic na. So ngayon medyo okay na because since 2024 we were already pre-pandemic figures. So naibalik na namin yung dating ano man yung during that 2019 below pre-pandemic. So nalampasan na namin for 2025 collection. We were more than 1 billion higher than the 2019 collection.
May mga key projects po ba kayo na tinutubukan?
Yes, yung baka narinig nyo yung issue with El Nido right now. The black thing na lumabas.
Yes,
I saw it on the news also. So, yung STDP nila, kami na ang magpopondo at mag-implement because they really need it. Actually, we already mentioned it to the LGU last year, way back in 2022, that they need to upgrade that facility, and we're hoping to help them. But unfortunately, it was not the direction that was chosen by the LGU during that time. But now they realize that we are correct in stating that addressing that issue urgently. So now, hoping by next week lumabas na yung term of reference, and then we already approved that budget for the expansion of the sewage treatment facility. So kami kasi, we can give that like in Boracay, di ba? So and then we get a private partner to operate yung mga ganyan like Manila Water, so who has the expertise to operate on those kind of projects. Yun yung mga malalaki namin. Burham Park, rehabilitations there, as I mentioned a while ago. And then aside from those, yung malalaki pa naming projects, yung rehabilitation ng 10 domestic terminals. Kasi ka-up approaches and ASA's funding support because wala daw silang budget as of now. So kami yung magpa-fund ng rehabilitation ng 10 domestic airports, which is namely Zamboanga City Airport, Pagadian, Butuan, Ano pa ba? Siargao is included. Siargao, Rojas, Tuguegarao, in Cagayan Valley, and then Ilocos Norte. Ano pa ba yung 3 nandun ko sa aking listahan? So, but technically, those are the 10 na nasa listahan namin. And the project would be total rehabilitation of the domestic airports, and together with the gang chair, pull carts, push carts, pati yung wheelchairs, air conditioning, TV monitors na kailangan yung FISD system, plus yung pagtanggal ng pagpalit ng color coding scheme. Kasi if you travel in domestic airports, makikita mo may yellow, red, and blue. Blue for PAL, yellow for Cebu Pacific, and red for AirAsia. So gusto namin baguhin yung concept na lagay na lang yung pangalan sa likod para maganda at saka more on Filipino yung attack, yung aspect ng code.
Thank you, Bernard of Miami World. Next po na magtatanong, Nazamel Tabares of Filipino Media.
You recently visited Naga po, no? So, ano po yung purpose ng pagpunta niyo po doon? And ano po yung mga ginawa niyo? Ano yung mga aasahan ng mga taga-Naga at ng mga turista sa Naga?
3 things yung pakay ko for Naga. First, we have to check yung hotel na iniregister namin as Tourism Enterprise Zone, so which is pinuntahan namin. Second, I had to talk to Mayor Lenny to discuss yung request yung project sa amin, which is Mount Isarog, which we already board approved on our end. So we discussed the details, the plans and everything. So that's the second one objective ko when I visited Naga. Third was to inspect the Peña Francia Museum na kami rin ang gumagawa, which is the one in front of the Peña Francia Church. So ongoing na yun, patapos na sisimulan na. We're hoping by September or later this year matapos na siya at pakinabangan na at ma-turn over na namin sa Basilica. So those are the 3 things, and then the fourth one, actually I have a event also to attend which was I was invited as their guest of honor and speaker in Pasacao, nearby, next town to malapit sa Naga. So yun yung objective namin, Pasacao. Taga doon kayo, yeah. I think there was a festival, yung summer festival nila, di ba? So nandun ako, I was invited by the mayor. So I think I'll be coming back to Pasacao in August because we have to groundbreak yung green municipality nila, plus they also have the festival talaga in August.
So, nagiging hotspot na rin po yung Naga now, no, sa mga recently, parang daming mga news, mga festivals na bago sa Naga. Ano pong masasabi niyo dun sa achievements ng Naga under Mayor Lenny?
Of course, okay naman, very new, very inspiring yung mga accomplishment ni Mayor Lenny. But of course, continuous development pa rin ang kailangan. As we discussed during our meeting, there are a lot of things to be done, and including the airport also was also mentioned in our discussion. So isa rin yun sa ilalapit for CAAP, DOTR, for upgrades of the terminal, and then for the expansion of the runway. I think isa rin sa objective kasi hindi nagtutuloy-tuloy yung biyahe because of masyadong maliit yung runway yata. So I think that's the issue. So na-mention sa akin ni Mayor Lenny yun, and plus the revival of, I think, the Bicol Express and the rehabilitation of the Maharlika Highway. Those are the things because nahihirapan yata ang niya, and especially those are the issues on the concern ng tourists, paano ang accessibility ng Naga when it comes to tourists coming from either other country or even going from other provinces, whether via airplane, via car, or by train. So medyo mahirap. I think yun yung you're well aware of that situation. You're from there. So
What
yun
yung
yun.
budgets?
Sir Mark, merong explosive